Hello, students. We are going to continue to learn more about the irregular verbs that change E to IE, remember. So we have this verb, entender. Entender means to understand. I understand math. I understand my mother. I understand my brother and so on. I understand Russian. Now, right from the beginning, you can see that this E in the root is going to change from E to IE. So let us start the conjugation again. Remember, write all your pronouns. And remember that we have here usted, right? I don't write it just because of the space that I need to put it here. Okay, and then we're gonna use the root here. So take off the ER, right? And you get the root, but this root is irregular, so notice what is happening here. So this root is getting an extra I here. And notice here, the EN is normal, is regular, because it shows up again without any I here. Okay. So now we have the endings, right? The endings are almost all the time regular. So yo entiendo, I understand. Tú entiendes, you understand. Él, ella entiende, he, she understands. And remember, usted, the polite form, entiende. Nosotros entendemos, we understand. Ustedes entienden, you all understand. And then ellos, ellas entienden, they understand. Right? So this is, again, I highlight this because this is what you have to memorize. Don't try to memorize it by heart. This just understand that this E is changing to IE. So the change in the root never applies to the nosotros person. So the change that you see in all of these ones doesn't apply here. So I'll give you some examples. Yo entiendo español un poco. That means I understand Spanish a little bit or a bit. Yo entiendo ruso. ¿Tú entiendes italiano? Do you understand Italian? ¿Entiendes tú hindú? Do you understand Hindi? And so on. So let's see another way that we can use it too. ¿Tú entiendes a tu hermano? You, oh, we forgot here to put the accent. Let me see if I can fix it quick. And if it doesn't, it's not going to. Maybe here. I don't like to give you an error. That's why I always go back here. So now we're trying to fix that. Remember, that's important because in the exam, it might give you wrong if you don't put that stress there. Tú entiendes a tu hermana, so you understand your sister. And again, now we have some other verbs. We have the verb cerrar. Cerrar. Remember that double R in Spanish is R. So this is going to be cerrar. That means to close. So yo cierro, remember it's the same irregularity. The E here will change to IE. So yo cierro, tú cierras, él cierra, nosotros cerramos. Again, notice no change there. Ustedes cierran, ellos cierran. Now, I invite you to conjugate the following verbs. All these verbs are going to be the same here. This E here in the root is going to change. So, comenzar, to begin. Look for in a dictionary the meaning so you can do some work too with your fingers and with your eyes. So, yo comienzo. I start. Yo comienzo las clases en la mañana. So, I start my classes in the morning. Yo despierto, so I wake up. Yo pienso, I think. Yo pienso que la clase de español es muy buena. I think that the Spanish class is very good. Now, we have seen this verb before, tener. This one I put an asterisk, and this one venir to, because these two last verbs, they have an extra change in the root. You remember? Tener gets a G, right? Yo tengo. But then the rest of them gets IEs. Tú tienes, él tiene, Nosotros tenemos, ustedes tienen, ellos tienen. Okay, so try to conjugate some of these verbs because I'm going to ask you in the next section. I'm going to ask you how to conjugate. I'm going to ask you some questions for the asynchronous class. Thank you.